Hey guys, so I wanted to share with you 5 underrated plants that I think needs a little bit more appreciation because these are just so simple, but yet they are so you just want to gaze at them all day. So that's my top 5 underrated plants. The first one I want to talk about is the coffee plant. I mean, look at the leaves. I mean, I love dark green foliage. And this is so simple, but it has that nice tropical feel. I don't know the scientific name, but I'll probably put it down on the bottom here below. It is the coffee plant, Arabica something something. I mean, look at that. Can't you just stare at it all day? I mean, it's just so nice. The next one is the Draceana Dragon Twist. I mean, look how nice this twist is. It is just so simple, but so intriguing. This guy wants to dry out a lot before watering. So usually what I do is I check underneath the soil and I go like this. If it's really dry, then that's when I water this plant. This does not like a lot of water. I think most of the Draceanas don't like too much water because it would just give them the kind of like brown tips at the end. It doesn't need too much humidity, just household humidity is fine for this plant. The next one here is the Philodendron Hope or Philodendron selloum. Look at these leaves. I mean, this kind of mimics a lot of the other wanted rare plants like the Philodendron mayoi or the soderai. I mean, this is just a typical, unusual, simply amazing leaf pattern. Just take a look. I mean, it's so pretty. Philodendron selloum, I have it in somewhat medium to bright indirect light. I have it in the sunroom, which gets about maybe 60 to 70% humidity. Also, it likes to dry out between waterings, so I'll do the same thing. I'll look underneath, feel if it's dry. Oh, this one is really dry, so I have to water this. And that's when I water it. I usually do watering with the hose, so it kind of washes away any spider mites or anything like that. Philodendron Hope / selloum. Next on my list is the Peperomia Agulata. So just take a look at the foliage on this guy. I mean, it is just to die for. It looks like little watermelons. I had this plant for about maybe about 2 years now, and it's just gotten so bushy. I love the trailing on it. I mean, just look at the sunlight hitting it. So nice. I think I got this from Armstrong Garden Center, I think for like $15. It was a full plant on top, but it kind of just trailed out as the years go by. Very kind of slow to propagate. To propagate one of these vines, I think it took about 6 months to actually finally see babies growing out of it. And what I like to do for this peperomia is I like to take it out of the pot, also do the soil underneath test. I go like that. Okay, if it's dry, I don't feel any moisture, that's when I water this guy. This is in a north-facing window, kind of really close to the window, so it kind of gets soft, gentle light, no direct sunlight. So I mean, I can just stare at this all day, you guys, all day. Peperomia Agulata. So guys, the next plant is the white butterflied Syngonium arrowhead plant. I mean, just look at this guy. Look at how big and full. I mean, I love the shape of the leaves. I'm just a sucker for like these kind of triangular looking leaves. I also have another Syngonium that's just green, dark green. That's the Syngonium green podophyllum that I also love. I think this is also an underrated plant. It's so easy to find, but also I love when it grows bushy and it starts to trail. And this one was in a 6-inch. It was pretty bushy already, but it just took off when I took it from the sunroom and I put it inside the house. It gets light from coming from on top. I think it's maybe a east window. It's a skylight, so it gets kind of the sun from on top. And I like to keep this really dry before watering, so I'll also do the whole soil underneath test to see if it is ready to water. If it's dry when I go like this, then I do water it. If you do overwater these plants, then they will start to get brown leaves. So this is Syngonium white butterfly, or it's also called Syngonium green glow, one of those two names. It's just so, look at that, it's like so bushy. I just can't stop staring at it. I just can't stop staring at it. So those are the 5 plants that I think that are underrated and need kind of more attention and more popularity, because I think they are so awesome. They are so simple, and that's what I love, is the simplicity and the beauty behind each of those plants. And I hope this kind of helped you with their care and tips. And just go ahead and please subscribe and follow my channel. Again, if you are new to this channel, I have a full-time job on top of this, so I try to just post videos when I can. But please follow my Instagram, which is Danny's Planties, or now I called it Planted Mantras. As a planty content person, I'm just trying to figure out my identity in this planty world. So I'm trying to form the kind of content I want to create. And I think that's why I changed my Instagram to Planted Mantras, because I've noticed I use plants to heal myself, and mantras are kind of a way to kind of calm and mind this, make your mind calm and your soul more complete. So go ahead and please follow my Instagram called Planted Mantras, and hopefully see you within about maybe 2 weeks. I still haven't recorded my husband's outside succulents, so hopefully I'll do that soon. Take care and stay safe.